Welcome back. I was asked to do some earth tone pours, and no, they're not my normal color palette, but you know what? They're actually, part of it is, I don't think it's that I don't like them, it's just not colors that I use a lot, like in my house or my clothing. So, I put together, I've mixed up a bunch of earth tones, and I'll be doing some earth tone pours, and I may actually start blending some of those in with my other palettes. So basically, I have my Valspar white in my bottle, pre-mixed, no silicone. I have Deco Art Dazzling Metallics, which is the glorious gold. There's no silicone in this one. This one, I don't remember. This is one of the Siennas, but it's Liquitex. There is silicone in that. And this one is Americana, and it's warm beige. It has silicone. This is the Deco Arts, and this is dark chocolate, the Americana dark chocolate. It has silicone in it. Again, Deco Art Americana, and this is the Coral Blush with silicone. So, I'm going to do a push-pull, I believe, for this one. So I'm going to get my pour ready. These don't take much paint. I'm going to put the lid on them as I go so I don't dump them over. Let's put the dark chocolate. I want the coral. Then I'm going to put, ooh, my finger's getting, then I'm going to put gold. That's going to be a lot of paint, but that's okay. If it takes over, it takes over. We'll survive it. And then I'm going to put the sienna. Almost dumped that there. See, that's why we put the lids on them, because I don't need uber mess. That's dry. Thought it was. Yes, last night I didn't do any more pours. I spent the evening. I had a couple errands to run. While I was out, I found. I thought, let me pick up some additional colors that are outside of my normal color palette, because I need to experiment. Okay, so there's my pour. I'm not stirring. Next, I'm going to put my white paint, the first base coat, basically. Ew. Don't want that falling in. Don't need boogies falling in. And this is just one of the small canvases. I like to pour in small canvases. And I have a preference of, a lot of times when I pour on bigger canvases, I like if I can find them. They're harder to find, but when I do find them, they're usually in the expensive gallery wrap type canvases. And I did find I do have now, did find finally a local actual art store, not just Michael's, so that I can get some of those maybe quote unquote harder to find items, other than ordering through one of the online stores, which isn't bad. And actually, I can drive down to Evansville if I would decide I want to ever visit a Blick store. I discovered there was one in the state. I don't know why they don't have one up here in Indianapolis, but especially with the fact that we have the Heron School of Art here. But I suppose they think Michael's and the others, because we only have one other art store in town. But maybe they don't think we're very artsy in here in Indianapolis. Okay, there's my, come on. So, needless to say, we have had sort of a rainy day today. It started out kind of nice, cool temperatures, but I don't complain about that. I just don't like cold. Then we ended up with rain. So now, here we go. Let's see if I can do this better this time. Hey, I did. Much better. Here's the front. And, oh, hey, there we go. And tilt this way to keep it on. Wipe up some of that mess there. Let it sit for a minute. See what it does on its own. And then I'm going to tilt. These are pretty colors. Who knows? The lady who suggested it may have turned me into liking some different palettes. Look at those cells. Haven't even torched. That's wow. And the silicone I used, I'll show you that in a minute, was my Treadmill silicone. And I only stirred it into the colors, just few stirs. Keep picking up the dry towel. Somebody, I don't know where, I don't know if it was one of my videos they suggested, or if it was on a comment on one of the online or the Facebook pages, but they commented that I needed to try using baby wipes, and they suggested I used tried Walmart brand for those who have Walmart. And guess what? I just used them first time tonight and I like it. There we go. Make sure I get all the bubbles out. Like that there. Let me put a little more here. Putting a little more there. It's kind of like, it looked like a bare spot rather than an actual cell. So probably silicone hit there for everything else. My little girl in here drinking. Hey, that's enough, baby girl. She sometimes drinks too much all at once. This is cool. I like. The gold's not obvious in some spots, but there we go. There it is. Ooh, it didn't sink. Not yet, at least. Wow. I barely have this on, so don't think that I'm cooking my paint. Trying to get a little more lacing. There we go. If I could, right there. Okay. Forgot this is a different one, how you turn it off. Give me another wipe so that I can wipe as I did go. Watched Ann Osborne playing a little bit to soften her edges at times, and I never thought about just tapping with my finger. I kind of like that. You can get like smaller sections than like if you tap with your, like if I was do that with this, I think I would have problems getting like a flatter surface to get down there because it would take the whole thing. Like that there. Let's see. Those are some weird cells. And it's not cells, that's what I thought. That's what I was afraid of. This is a little different canvases than I've used in a while or before for this. I may have to keep putting paint up there. Oh, there we go. That wasn't what I wanted to do. So we're going to take care of that real quick. Pull that skim off, the skin that it just created. And then let's put some along the edge. Glad that was just the side that did that too, pretty much, right there in the... Okay, let's take a little bit... Ooh, that side of that container is got paint all over it. I wonder why. When you squeeze your white paint on the side of the cup, it ends up with paint. So let's just pour this out instead of scooping down. Let's see what happens. Now, I'm going to do my trick from my other stuff I've done. Let's just put this here. I don't want to put tons of white on there. And that's a big bottle to have to try and do that with. And we have a never fails when I'm pouring. We start having the chorus of the dogs, of my dog, I should say. And another country heard from right now. Not sure I like this. What's it doing? Oh, I see. The whole thing's going to slide off. That's special. Why don't we instead of why don't we tilt this? There's plenty of paint still, it looks like. So we're going to take this down here. Can you let her out so that I think that's what she wants. Having to tip off this corner, but that's okay, it's not doing bad. Oh my goodness, and they're off to the races. Actually, that's better. I should have done that in the first place. As long as that bug doesn't land in my paint. Oh, paint's pulling off there. Okay, touch that back up. See, this is what happens when you try pulling the... Okay. There you go. I'll go on that corner here in a minute. I didn't like that little section there, but I do like this. I like these swirly gigs. Well, this one did not end up with as much maybe earth tones. I think the coral kind of took over, but it's cool. And I will take it down and let you see the paint. Things stick in my fingers. One moment, be back in just a moment. Okay, I'm back. Here is, let's make sure it's in focus. There we go. Here is the total picture. I'll take you down and have it focus again. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I'm not as wild about some of this stuff here. Not sure what caused that. I'll have to try. It could be that one of those paints didn't like each other. Who knows? Or it could be that there was too much silicone for this little pour. And there we go. There's the gold. It's kind of nice that it didn't totally sink. I don't think I'm going to need to do anything else to it. But anyway, there you go. I want to say thank you for watching. And I truly appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, please click like. If you would like to see more of my videos, you can subscribe. And if you want to get notified that when I have uploaded a new video, you can click subscribe. Thanks again, and till the next video. Happy experimenting on your own.